Alright, gamers, welcome back to another World of Warcraft classic hardcore Ironman adventure. Last time, I think we just got into Brill. It was literally just Death Nil, the intro, right? We got to Brill, talked to Renee, got a seat at the inn. A couple things from last time that I didn't do. I didn't say this was a Ironman run, so I'm going to try and remember to put that in the title of every run. And I'm going to also try and remember to make our way to a bed every time we log off. I usually do that. I didn't do that last time. I did it on my run before, my roleplay run before, and I really liked it. So I'm going to always try and find us a bed to fall asleep in to wrap up the episode, so we'll pretend like we were in bed there. Another painting, let's go. And we're back in the world. It's been like 4 or 5 days since we played IRL. Obviously, it's about the same on the channel. I'm sure you guys probably won't see this for like a day or two. So, can we have a quest in here? Let's see what it is. Nice, I think we've seen this painting before, but it's always a beauty. We've seen that one. Ooh, this one kind of looks like an Ungoro kind of area. Like a volcano. Jamie Noor. Yep, we've seen those. Magistrate Severin.
The mass graves, southwest of Garen's haunt to the north, were made to accommodate the impressive number of deaths Tirisfal suffered when the plague first came.
The impressive number of
deaths.
deaths.
These graves have so far been spared an undeath, but the Scourge now send Rothhide gnolls to gather the corpses and use them to bolster their armies.
Damn.
This cannot be allowed. Your task is twofold. Slay the Rothides at the mass grave and Garen's haunt, and gather from them the embalming ichor that gives them life.
So they hired Rothhide gnolls to come and gather the corpses. That's crazy. Get some zombie skin boots out of this. Those are nice. We'll definitely take it. We'll take the job. Any books that we can read? No. I was hoping maybe something on the lore. No, of course not. Gotta get to a different area than just a basic town hall of Brill. Even though you would think.
What now?
Okay. Let's go ahead and head to... Let's do the Putrid Claws. Now remember, this is hardcore. Let's play smart. Let's use our range. Let's not overpull. We have 377 throwing knives. We'll start with Putrid Claws, and then we'll probably run over to the pumpkins, and then take these other 2 quests. There's a shaman around here. We'll get like 2 or 3 combo points to eviscerate. Probably be... Oh! Level up as soon as we get in. Okay. Level 6. Let's go. Way too close. Use your range better. I think at level 6... Let me check. There we go. Good use of our range. I believe at level 6 we get Gouge. So we need to go back and get that before we get too invested. Gouge is really, really strong. The name of this add-on, by the way, is called What's Training. It shows you what levels you can train what skills, how much they cost, what's coming up next, and then what's in the future. So at 6, we get Gouge, Sinister Strike rank 2. We want both of these. At 8, we get Evasion and Eviscerate rank 2. We want both of those. At 10, we get Dual Wield, Sap, Slice and Dice, and Sprint. We want all of those. So we want all of our training all the way up until level 12. Where we'll probably get a point and kick and then avoid backstab. So I believe there's a rogue trainer upstairs in Brill, if I remember correctly. Yes.
With
Marion
the
call.
Lord Varamathras, the Deathstalkers' numbers
Let's
grow.
filter to just what we
Blades
can
to strike at
train.
our enemies when they least
We'll take
expect
2.
it.
2 skills, please. Now I get Gouge, which I usually like. I usually have it on Q, but I was trying to get Backstab on Q, so maybe I... I don't hate the Shift Q. We'll try that. Okay. Oh, and we got some new quests that we can take because we leveled up a new plague and wanted maggot eye. Let's take these while we're near town. And we'll just go out and probably not come back for a while. Even though I would really like more bags. Our bag space is just terrible. Apothecary Johann. The Dark Lady has put forth the challenge. It is up to us to meet it.
Lady Sylvanas has called upon the Royal Apothecary Society. The Dark Lady believes our knowledge coupled with the newfound magic will provide the key to Arthas's demise. She has challenged us to concoct a new plague, a plague deadlier than any ailment on Azeroth. This
A new
disease
plague.
will bring Arthas's scourge army to ruin. My studies show that the blood of beasts might prove to be the key. Bring to me 5 vials of Darkhound blood so I can test my theory.
3 weak trolls blood potions. Those will be really nice.
Nice to see a friendly face. I don't get much chit-chat from Apothecary Johann unless he...
Well, and I just walk out. You're not going to get much more chit-chat out of me. Alright, the wanted sign. Wanted Maggot Eye, a foul beast even by Knoll standards. Maggot Eye has been sentenced to death for his crimes against the Forsaken. This despicable villain has been stealing corpses for use by the Lich King's army. Maggot Eye was last seen pillaging the lands near Garen's haunt to the north of Brill. The town of Brill hereby offers a reward to the capable soul who can carry out the execution. Show executor Zygand the villain's paw once the deed is done. Mercy is for the weak. So we get a tunic, a new vest, the tiller's vest, and then 3 silver. That'll pay for basically all the training we need at level 8. So we'll keep the cloth because we're definitely going to be picking up first aid, right? But okay, so back to the putrid claws and the dark hound blood. Now we have an emergency potion just in case. I think we probably should. Ah, damn it. I know we just came from back in town. I should have done this when I got my training, but I'm going to swing by the inn real quick, which is where we just were. I know, hear me out. But we're going to swing back by the inn real quick and pick up first aid training. That way, while we're out and about, we can turn this linen cloth into bandages, which will both do 2 things. It'll save us space, Nurse Neela. Thank you very much. It'll save us space, bag space, and it will allow us to have less downtime, because we can kind of heal on the go, or heal faster than stopping and eating food. So far, we have these mushrooms that we've found. We haven't bought any food, so we've done pretty good with saving money. The only things that we've purchased is throwing knives. Doing pretty good about saving money. We've been able to get all our training. We got first aid, which is huge. And the reason why I wanted to get first aid too is, I mean, these are humanoids, I believe. Now they're undead, but I still believe they're humanoids, so they should be giving me cloth. In World of Warcraft, humanoids drop cloth, in case you didn't know. And this is the power of now Gouge. We have infinite throwing knives, kiting that we can do. You can just do this forever, essentially. Now, if it misses, yeah, you have to kind of wait until it comes off cooldown, but yeah, and they count as humanoids, so we're gonna get the cloth, which is huge. It's very, very good. Now I think I missed Gordo on the way in, or no, I need the putrid claws. I think that is Gordo's quest, huh? Is it? No, it's not Gordo's task, yeah. Well, on the way to the pumpkins, we'll pick up Gordo's task, and we'll also pick up, we'll go talk to Calvin and grab his quest, because I think we forgot to grab that one as well. I think we've been playing for roughly about an hour. We just finished the intro area, and I was ready to log for the night, so I think we didn't get too much more. Oh god, we grabbed 2. This one should be resetting soon. Why isn't that one resetting? Okay, we'll take on 2, don't worry. Gouge kiting, baby. We also get a new set of throwing stars, or throwing knives, I should say, not stars. Throwing knives at level 5, so next time we head back into town, not this time, but next time we head back into town, I need to try and make a mental note to upgrade our throwing stars and go ahead and use as many of these as we can while we're out right now, because these are going to get kind of outphased. God, I love throwing knife kiting. You're like a mini hunter. You can do this on warriors. I believe hunters can train throwing knives or throwing weapons. I'm not sure, honestly, but I know warriors can do it, rogues can do it, obviously. I don't think anyone else. Maybe hunters, but I don't think anyone else. I think they're the main 2. First putrid claw. God, drop rate on the putrid claws is pretty rough. See if I can get a pickpocket on these guys. They're undead, so maybe not, but there is. Could be worth trying to get a backstab opening too, and then just gouge, get some space, wait the floor, start ranged kiting, finish with the abyss. Eat him. We'll look at talents at level 10. There's a talent or a couple points in one specific talent that increases your gouge time, like how long they're incapacitated for, which is really nice for what I'm doing exactly right now. So it would be, we have 4 seconds, this could be like 6 seconds or something like that. 5.5 seconds I think is what it gets up to. It's pretty damn good. Gives you a lot more time to create the space that you want to keep gouge kiting. And you can just stay at max health, right? It's a very powerful tool. Pretty good cloth. One way I like to play it is I like to let them get up close, do 2 sinisters, kite a little bit, regen some energy, and then kite. Gain my distance. You kind of get the best of both worlds. That way you're dumping all your energy, creating the space, and in the time that you're creating the space and throw kiting, you regen all that energy. So then you can like close the space back to them, like right here. Like it's my energy's regenerating. I close the space to them, hit them with a big eviscerate, and finish them up. And it's like I barely took any damage, right? Scroll protection. Go ahead and use that on myself right away. Yeah, it's a really, really strong way to play rogue. A really bad way to play rogue is like this, where you're just mindlessly auto-attacking, Sinister Strike, take way more damage. I've already taken 20% life, and I have an armor scroll on. Terrible. Almost 30% of my life there. Versus, let's see how well I can play this if I really focus it. Can probably, if I don't miss anything, stay full health. I've already messed up. Yeah, I've already messed up. Probably could have played that and not taken any hit. Let's try again. Pretty damn good. I think I took 5% of my health there. And that's the thing, is you can play it even better, but what's really good, or what's really great about it, is it acts as this like a mini game to play in between the mundane questing, and you get to play like, how well can I kill these mobs? How well can I kite these mobs without taking damage? Can I do it and take like 3% damage next time? Can I do it and take no damage? Can I fully kite this mob and not, can I kill 2? And it just, I don't know, it's just really fun when you create those little mini games for yourself. Okay, so we got our claws. Now I know, yeah, let's say I know that there's some dark hounds around here that we want. But you have to be careful, because there's some dark hounds that are much higher level than others around the same general region. I really need to go into the Undercity and pick up some profession training. And go ahead and start doing that now while we're here. So I think I'm gonna need 2 silver for that. Now, I don't think I can get engineering training at, oh shit. Go ahead and kill 1. Now we'll go ahead and work on gouge kiting this one. This is the level 8 one. This is the one that I'm a little scared of. But I think if we play it well. Need to be careful that I don't, oh no, it missed. Okay, this is where it gets scary. Just kite it out. Need to be careful I don't kite it into, okay. Be careful I don't kite into other mobs, but I can reset, that's fine. Wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe pick up some skinning early too, because we're solo self-found, and I know to make my goggles I'm gonna need skinning, so I think we are gonna pick up skinning. I know we've gone back a lot. I've done the order terribly, but we probably want to pick up skinning and mining now. So we did a putrid task. I'm gonna head back over here, turn it in, go grab skinning, head in, grab mining, grab the flight path, maybe the quests in the city that I can for now. Well, I'm not high enough level, but I'll grab my 2 main professions, which will be skinning and mining for now, and I'll go ahead and stock up on some skin that I'm going to need later, both light and medium, and then we'll save up all of our ore and stuff that we find and smelt that down later and use it for engineering after we've kind of made some money from skinning. So, all right, a putrid task, Dillinger. Have you completed the task with which I have charged you? Do you have those putrid claws? I do.
Well done. I regret not being there to see you smash those undead into rotting pulp.
That was nice. The mills overrun.
The Scourge are trying to form a base at the Ironman mills. If they do, then they can stage further attacks within Tirisfal. The orders have been given. The Scourge and the mills must be destroyed.
Second
Go
drink.
to the mills, collect notched ribs from Rattlecage and cracked skull soldiers, and blackened skulls from dark-eye bone casters. To get to the mills, follow the road west. After crossing the bridge, take the next fork north, then keep going north. When you see windmills, the battle will begin.
Well, we know where that is. I'll keep the stringy wolf meat for cooking. But yeah, I've done this in a very backwards order, I know. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done WoW in general. Never mind, you know, like a hardcore run. I'll go ahead and pick up the skinning knife now. Sell this stuff. If I get a mining pick, I don't think I can learn mining, unfortunately. So I think I'm just going to pick up skinning for now. We'll grab mining maybe after this series of quests, but I think I can just get skinning like right here. Mining, I have to actually go into the Undercity, so I kind of want to wait until I can take the quests in here. I think like around level 7 or 8. But I just don't want to miss out on any free ore along this region, along this region, along this region, along these regions. Need to be careful looking at the map while I'm running around. Go ahead and learn. Okay, it's only 10 silver to learn training. There's not a I don't need a fishing pole just yet. I wish there was a mining trainer out here, but I really don't think there is. I think the only one is in the Undercity. But at least we can skin now. Throw that on the bar, even though it's not an interactive profession, I know.
What? Skin, glorious skin. It holds your insides in. You
Bars.
might have noticed my skin's not doing so well to think I used to worry about my pores. Hardly any skin left to worry about these days. In a way, it's very freeing.
Would it be worth maybe picking up leatherworking early and then just, you know, putting a bunch of... I mean, these are decent pickups. I get 2 greens, 3 greens by level 75. Seems kind of worth it for me, and I think I could get through it pretty easily. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna be a skinning leatherworker for the early game, and then ditch both of these after I've made some money.
Defenders on the bulwark protecting Tirisfal from the plague lands are on constant alert, but sometimes Scourge will slip past them. Our success at the bulwark depends on a one-front battle. We cannot allow an attack from the rear, nor can we allow our defenders' supply line to be cut. Assist the bulwark, patrol east and slay any Scourge you find. Spend particular effort at the Balnir farmstead to the east. It has become a haven for interloping Scourge.
Alright. The Balnir farmstead. We'll make our way over there eventually. Yes, like I was saying, we'll start as a skinning leather worker. We'll make some good, decent green pieces for ourselves, and probably a couple of light armor kits for the future, and then drop both. Pick up mining engineering for mostly the bombs, the engineering bombs, but more importantly than anything, the target dummies, right? Target dummies are extremely valuable in hardcore. They can help you, they can just help save your life. So it can be like a get out of jail free card a lot of the times. And look, this is how you don't want to start a fight as a rogue. It's going to be very, very brutal. You want to do more of this This will keep your health high, your energy high, your options high. Let's go ahead and start skinning. And yeah, I wanted to get skinning early, like now, while we're doing this quest. Because it's just a great two birds, one stone kind of situation where I'm going to be killing these decrepit darkhounds anyways. I should get some value out of it. More than just the quest item, right? The scraps will be nice. I'll keep these separate. The meat is also nice for when we pick up cooking. We've already got our 1,000th jump on this character. That's huge. It's a little add-on I have called like Jump Tracker or Jump Master, I think is what it's called. And literally all it does is, let me see if I can find, yeah, jump counter. All it does is just count the number of times you jump, because everyone knows in WoW, the jump is just one of the best parts of the game, man. Hitting spacebar feels so good. Other games just, they don't get the jump quite as right as Classic. Well, not even just Classic WoW, all WoW, but... Ah, failed attempt. Yeah, skinning's a great way to make some early game money. The scraps can sell for good bits once they stack up. It's just extra money on top of the money that you're already making from killing while you're questing. It's like the quests. So essentially, you take a quest that's going to give you some money. You go out and kill some like 20 tigers to get some 20 tiger fangs. You know, you have to kill 60 tigers in total to get those 20 fangs. So it's like 60 extra kills that you get to skin on top of the money that you're making from the kills, the quest. Like, just really adds up after, in a very short while. It adds up very quickly. More wolf meat, we love it. I'll eventually pick up cooking, probably the next time we head into Brill. I'll do things in phases, because I'm limited by money, obviously. Certain professions only, like primary professions only take 10 copper to train, but the secondary professions take a silver to train. I also have to save a certain amount of silver for key pieces of training at certain levels. Patterns on certain, you know, professions take money to train. I need to save a certain amount of money for our throwing knives, because that's like probably, that's more important than our primary weapon. These are our primary weapon right now. This thing is whatever, but ideally the goal is get this up, get those green, like 3 green items, because that's going to be huge in a solo Southbound run. I think like 2 of them or 3 of them all had stamina on them, which is just amazing. We'll get those, probably store 40 to 60 light leather and maybe a stack of 20 medium leather if I can get there. Then ditch them, switch to mining engineering, start leveling those up, and start working on getting engineering goggles, bombs, and target dummies. So let's talk to Gordo. Master wants weeds. Us got big hands and not good at picking. You help us and we not hurt you. Us need gloomweed. Many weeds around here and near road. When you have gloomweed, you take to Master Holland in Brill graveyard. Alright, fair enough. We'll help him out. Now let's see if we can backstab on this thing. Wow. Hey, another player. Here alone. Me too, brother. Me too. Nothing but scraps from the decrepit Darkhounds, but that's alright. Finally, a second blood. And that's how I like to really play it, is kind of throwing knife, throwing knife, throwing knife, close the distance, energy dump. Finish. But basically just kind of like weave in and out, let the energy restore itself, bob in and out when it's ready, dump it, gouge, kite, rinse and repeat. Like here. I'll hit a backstab opener. It missed, so that changes my game plan. We'll probably just finish this thing now. But look at how much damage I've taken. Like, really adds up. Two failed? Jesus, get it together. Light leather from that thing though, so. There's some of the gloom weed, I wasn't even looking for it. But Gordo needs our help. Let's see if I can do it here. So we would open with the backstab, get the gouge, create some space, start range kiting, mind our distance ahead of us, like make sure we're checking around, energy dump, and at this point just finish. And then health regen gets us basically right back up. Now there are a couple rares around this area to be very careful about. One of them is named Bane, I believe. I've lost a couple characters, a couple undead alts that I was playing. One of my rogues originally to that rare. Rares hit very, very hard. He's like a level 9 wolf. It looks just like this thing, but I think he roams mostly around this region up here, but he is a beast. He will like 3-shot your ass. He just crit you for like 100. Which at this level is like 2/3 my health. And he might even be up, so we need to be careful. It's a warlock player right over there. Dump the energy, gouge. I'm playing very sloppily, but it's okay. Like, I'm not checking my surroundings. I'm just kind of like not really paying attention, but we shouldn't be too punished for that right now. I'll have to focus up more as we get further into some of the more rough areas. Like Skull Rock itself, the area that the server is named after, is an area that I'm pretty nervous about. It's out in Duratar. It's got a very... He's not even an elite, but he's just a warlock mob. His name's Gazuz, and he's infamous on hardcore. He's just brutal, man. His pet alone is like a mob, and he can just... You can get destroyed by him, especially if you get unlucky and other things start respawning around you, or you're not careful with your respawn timers, or you don't have a health potion maybe on the backup ready, or your professions aren't good, or your gear isn't good. Like you could just get destroyed. You need cooldowns, you need a potion probably just for safety. Alright, we got the last blood. So yeah, we're definitely going to be going into that very prepared. Very prepared. Couple extra free skins down here, thank you very much. I'll help this guy out just to skin his stuff. Just make sure, give him a second. Okay, yeah. I'll wave at him. Alright. We want to go back down here real quick and talk to Calvin. Take this quest from him. Because I forgot to take it. Or no, we took it. We took it from and delivered the message to Renee. But she was like, get lost, I'm not paying you. So we need to head back and be like, what the hell, man? You said she was going to pay. That's right, that makes sense now. See, this region, though, is why I wanted mining, because this whole region along this L here, if you can see the L, can have copper, and usually a lot of people don't have mining by the time they're exploring this area, so it's just untapped, like a bunch of ore that could just be yours. Alright, Calvin.
What? You want money? I don't owe you any money. Letter? What letter? Oh, you want to fight then? Alright, mate. Let's do this. Owe you any money?
This guy's fucking antsy, man. I didn't want any trouble, brother. You're done, Calvin. Whoa. Okay, give me a minute now to rest. You gone and beat me up good. Alright, you've had a minute, come on now. Quit stalling.
Incredible. What skill. Thought you'd be easy prey.
Yeah, he
Ezra.
thought.
Got me good. You did. Here's the coin I promised. Not as much as I said it'd be, but that's on account of me lying to you in the first place.
True, Calvin, you piece of shit. Hey, he gets us to level 7 though. So we're appreciative. Thank you, Calvin. Level 7 already, boys. Okay. Starting to lose my voice a little bit. I've been doing so much talking on the vids, but hey, we're getting there. Alright, we need some pumpkins from up here. Humans can drop cloth. Let's remember that. Cloth is good for first aid. Might be worth killing a few of these boys just to see what they'll give us. I could take 2 humans, it's fine. Now remember, humanoids start to run near the end of their life. So it's good to maybe save a gouge or a slow when they get low. Like right around 40%. I like to save and be ready to eviscerate, or to gouge, like this. Now we'll cannibalize. Get the full eat. Eat the apple. Eat the darnasson because it's all trash. Kite this human out. We'll just kind of cut our way through the field a little bit. I don't mind killing the humans for the cloth. It's also a pretty decent experience. Huge, an extra health potion. That's insane. We're very, very appreciative of that. That's why I want to be pickpocketing these guys. Ah, shit. It's a good chance to get health potions. Well, it's not a good chance. It's like a mid to low chance to get a health potion from these guys if you pickpocket them, but it's worth the chance. 2 cloth, there we go. Just try and steal from this guy. Easy. Damn it. the low levels, it's very easy for them to pick up on you trying to pickpocket them. See if I can get this guy. No, and he's looking right at me. I don't know if it's failing, but I'm definitely not getting anything. I think it's failing. I also have to sneeze. Hang on one second. Okay, 2 sneezes. Sorry about that. Good cloth, though, huh? Huge good cloth. Boots will sell for a third of a piece of silver. It's pretty good. Now, 10 pumpkins is what we need out here. See? I know they have pockets. They're just, it's like, I don't know. So you just take so much health when you fight them like straight up like that. I took 40% of my life. Let me do a quick reload, see if maybe it's like a UI thing for me. This guy's out here. Volmir. Let's try again with this guy. Nah, okay. I just don't think I can pick these guys' pockets. Not a miss on the gouge too, brother. Come on. Gotta make some bandages real quick. Very, very nice. And actually, these are old key bindings. I kind of want to change these. I've since done some different things. I do Q or R T Q E Shift R Shift D Shift Q Shift E. It was a different way before, but it was R Shift R T Shift D. But now, then I do gouge on Q. This is Shift Q. This is E. Actually, keep one spot, and then this would be T now. Actually, Shift T. This would be Shift Q E. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get another pickpocket on this guy, even though I've failed 10 out of 10 times. Still gonna try. I'm just not sure, man. Easy. Nah, you can't. I'm telling you can't. They got nothing. I'm like seeing the animation. I'm in this guy's pockets. Now remember, he's a human, so get ready to finish her at the very end. Nice. Don't take my pumpkins, man. Come on. Come on, bro. Really? Come on, bro. Taking my damn pumpkins is messed up. You knew I was here. Got a whole field. It's crazy, I can't even get one of these guys. It's definitely the mobs, I think. These guys have a, as soon as they switch in, they just always parry. I need to remember that. Bro, can you get out of my side of the field? These humans can be scary. These warriors. We need 10 of them. They go into a defensive stance where they like have a 100% parry chance for like 6 seconds or something like that. Some crazy shit. You just kind of want to kite them, I've realized, but I've been guilty of in the past. See, look, if we were mining, I've been guilty of in the past just, Bro, could you just buzz off? See, like, this is the parry debuff, you can see it above his head. Been guilty of just kind of like tanking it out. And now we're doing the classic fence kite, which, if you're not aware of, is something that you can do in many iterations of WoW. The AI is just not smart enough. Let's grab the pumpkins while we can. Seven, 8, 9. Can probably get 10 over there, but I'm sure there's some others respawned close. If not, that will respawn right around here. More warriors on the road. This is 8, 9, 10. There's a rare farmer, Farmer Soladin. I've only ever seen him once in my entire time of playing WoW, but he does exist. Would be cool to see him. Look at the parry chance, man. It's ridiculous. These warriors are harder than some fucking endgame bosses, I'm telling you. I'm hoping from now until basically the end of the Brill quest chain that we'll fight so many beasts that we'll naturally just get to like 75 leatherworking, max 75 skinning or whatever it is, and then we'll have enough light leather to make everything that we need to get to where we want to be. So then we can just drop it. We'll spend like maybe one episode coming back to areas like this, finding all the copper, leveling up our mining really quickly. It's pretty quick to do, honestly. And then once we get all that ore, we can then, of course, level up our engineering, which then in turn means we get our goggles, which brings me to the main thing that I want to transition this into. Is my buddy has done some custom art for our rogue before in the past. His name's Mombi. Makes amazing digital art, and it's one of our AFK screens. I'll whip up one of the pictures and show you guys. This is it right here. Bam. As you can see. That's us, baby. That's us. And we have another great one right here. Oh, we love it. The Brendan Fraser crying eyes. Look at that. It's amazing. So we'll probably reference to that a little bit. But he also has made some ones of different engineering goggles that I've had So as we get those, we'll probably switch and show those and have some fun with that. It's nice. I got a beautiful moon in the background. No pockets? No pockets? Alright, he's in parry stance. We actually got him. Holy shit. Big crit on the throwing. Excuse me. A little bit of a hiccup burp there. Might be best to just kite these guys out. Like, this parry is just obnoxious, man. Better to just save my energy until the parry's gone down. Sorry, bad allergies right now. Nose is very itchy. Try one more time with a pickpocket on this guy. Nope. Vos berad landavar far moderufos. Odes. Venud a goal. Retweet, brother, retweet. Alright, 2 more of these fucking miserable Scarlet Warriors. Probably get ready to wrap up the episode after these. I'm telling you, man. It's like they don't have pockets to pick. Alright, one more of these. So far, we've only seen 1 copper vein that we've missed out on, so it doesn't feel too bad yet. It'll be much more worth it to get those 3 green pieces of leather, and to get armor kits, and to get the to make leather, to make engineering goggles. You need leather, right? So you would need to either buy it from the auction house, get it from a leather worker, or you can find it from chests. You can fish it up from fishing. The like lock boxes or the bunker boxes, whatever they're called, from fishing can have leather in it. Or you can do what I'm doing, and it's kind of start out as a leather worker, skinning leather worker, and just kind of save up some skin. And then ditch it later, switch to engineering, and then from what you've saved, use that as what you need for your goggles. Because really, there's only like 2 or 3 good pairs of engineering goggles. And obviously you get most of the benefit from those goggles early. Oh, there's a priest that buffed me, thank you. But we're occupied right now. So look, this is the first pair that we get. The Flying Tiger goggles, 4 stamina, 4 spirit. That's huge. 27 armor. That's huge. On the head slot where you have no other slot, that's massive. Then the next ones, these are more for casters, but if you can make those as a caster, those are crazy for you. These are your next ones at 150. The green tinted goggles, 8 stamina, 7 spirit. Massive. You don't get another helmet until... You don't get your first helmet until like level 33 to 35, and that's if you're lucky and you find a BOE green. You probably aren't going to get an actual helmet from a quest until like the high to mid 30s or 40s. So these are you get these at like, you can get these as low as like level 10 if you're smart and smurfing and kind of know what you're doing. And these could last you all the way until level 40. So more than half the game that you could use these items for. It's crazy. They're very powerful in the early game, and to me, if you can just get through the early game, most of the end game is pretty guaranteed if you play it smart, play it safe. A rogue, pretty much if you can get past like 30, I think it's like 22, 32, something like that. Whenever you get Vanish, you're pretty much golden. And Vanish sometimes can fail, yes. But once you get Vanish, you get Reposed, you get Evasion, you get Distract, you get target dummies and engineering, so you always have escape routes, you have sprint, you have potions. Like it's pretty hard to die at that point then, unless you put yourself in a cave and in a bad spot. But if you're playing smart and you can just get to the later bits, you're pretty golden in my mind. Where it's rough is in the early game, where you have limited tools and you can make easy mistakes and you don't really do a lot of damage. Good wolf meat here. Kite this one out. Oh, I canceled. You have to be careful not to cancel the animation. This is what I mean by kind of like dump the energy, let it rebuild as they run to you, and then dump it again, kite them out. 11 leather already. What are we looking like? 57 minutes. I can probably... I don't want to start this one just yet. Let's kill a few more of the Dark Hounds real quick. Gain some more leather, and then we'll hearth back, because I think I set my hearth, yeah, to Gallows End. And we'll get ready to call it for this episode. Next time we'll probably head up here, or... yeah, we'll probably head up to the Mills Overrun and the Grave Robbers. Do those two quests. Cursed Dark Hounds are a little trickier, a little tankier than the lower level ones. The Decrepit Dark Hounds, I think is what they're called. Thought that might have been Bane for a second, kind of scared me. This is where the bandages are nice. Just pop one as soon as we get out, and we're good. Buglop, you good, brother? Doesn't seem like he's skinning, so we'll take his skins. I'm sure he won't mind. Let the energy rebuild. Finish. Alright, pretty good start. Let's grab one or two more of these. We'll grab one more Dark Hound. We'll hearth back. We'll sell some stuff. Get ready to call it for the night. Continue on with our adventure tomorrow. Alright. Some sellables, some quests to turn in. Little late night gaming sesh, gone a little later than, well, I mean, I expected it to go this late, I guess, but let's go ahead and sell, well, destroy these. Kind of useless at this point. Let's grab some new throwing knives. Here we go. These are our new throwing knives. 60 copper. We'll get a stack of 200 for ourselves and then a backup stack. We can't buy a bag yet, but alright. Let's talk to Executor Zygand at war with the Scarlet Crusade.
Most excellent adventurer. Your skill in the art of combat is undeniable. The strategic documents from Executor Aaron contain all the details we need to wipe the human infestation from the lands. According to the information, the Scarlet Crusade has assigned Captain Perrine and a brigade to the ruined tower southwest of Brill. Kill Perrine along with 3 zealots and 3 missionaries and report back to me.
Alright, Captain Perrine, 3 zealots, and 3 missionaries. We get 3 silver. It's pretty good. Death Guard Burgess.
What are you looking for?
Proof of demise.
Executor Zygand tells me you've been out killing Scarlet Crusaders. Tirisfal Glades is crawling with them. Varimathras, lieutenant to the Dark Lady, is seeing to it personally that the scum of Azeroth, the human race, gets wiped into oblivion. Here in Tirisfal Glades, we face a particularly annoying breed of humans, the Scarlet Crusade. Venture forth and wage an offensive on the Scarlet Crusade, adventurer. Bring me back 10 Scarlet insignia rings as proof of your loyalty to Varimathras and the Dark Lady.
Excuse me. Alright, so 10 insignias. We can get the zombie skin bracers. That's nice. They match the pants and soon to be the boots. Let me turn this quest in over here. It's Apothecary Johan. I know who that is. Yeah, we did a little late night gaming tonight, and because I wanted to get some WoW in, and now I'm paying for it. I'm very, very tired. It's about 1:30 a.m., but it's alright. Alright, Dark Lady has put forth the challenge. It's up to us to meet it. Fields of Grief. Deathguard Simmer sent word that you were going to provide me with some much-needed reagents. Were you able to gather 10 pumpkins yet, Pelumbra? I did. I have them right here.
You have performed your bidding well, young adventurer. You are proving yourself to be quite an asset to the Dark Lady's army.
That's right.
Harmless pumpkins, right? Or so it would seem. If we are to defeat Arthas's advances from the north and the human infestation from the south, we need to start realizing the full potential of our gift of undeath. With a little ingenuity, a simple pumpkin becomes an agent for our Dark Lady. This pumpkin, laced with my latest formula, will prove to be quite a treat. Yet another Scarlet Zealot has been captured and is being kept in the cellar of the Gallows End Tavern. Take this pumpkin to the fool.
Ooh, how deliciously evil. I love it. So poison him. Have you collected 5 vials of Dark Hound blood yet, Pelumbra? Time is fleeting. I have the blood right here. The vials.
You have done well, adventurer, and I thank you for your efforts.
Of course.
While you were collecting samples for me, my experiments led me to realize that more reagents will be required for this new disease to spread properly. Poisoning some hapless victim is child's play. Plaguing an entire world proves to be a bit more complicated. I will need 5 vile fin scales from murlocs in the vicinity. You will find the creatures along the coast, to the north or to the west.
Okay, so 5 vile fin scales from murlocs, and we get the slumbering sand. Now this item, you get 5 of them. Extremely powerful and valuable item, especially in hardcore. This thing can save your life. You get 5 attempts to basically save your life. You can put the target to sleep if it's going badly. You can just hit him with this, put it to sleep, run away. You get 20 seconds of CC with this. It's crazy. So extremely valuable. We definitely want to do this quest. Save this item. If things ever start looking scary in hardcore, we can just pop a Slumbering Sands and run away, vanish, do what we need. So this is going to be a very valuable item to have. Very, very happy to pick it up. Hardcore is going to be a lot about just having a lot of items in our bags. There's going to be a lot of items. Alright, let's go turn in this last two quests. Gordo's task in here to Junior Apothecary Holland, and then the captured Scarlet Zealot. We'll take the other 2 quests in here, or 3, however many. 3, I think. And we'll get ready to call it for the night. We'll pick up again tomorrow in the afternoon, I think, when I'm done with school. We'll probably pick up some hardcore WoW. Where's that useless abomination? Either you have what I need, or you'd best get out there and find it. Well, I have the Gloomweed that your friend Gordo was tasked to find.
What's this? Gloomweed? I've no need for Gloomweed. That mindless mass of flesh is out there picking daisies and convincing the lady knows how many dupes like you into doing the same. No offense. Very well, you're here now, and that's all that matters. Since I'm not going to bother to try to explain things to that abomination, how about you collect what I really need? Doomweed.
Doomweed, not Gloomweed, of course.
So you can see the predicament that I am in, adventurer. That thing is out there collecting the wrong weeds. I'll make it worth your while to gather what I need. Bring back to me enough Doomweed and I'll give you a suitable reward. It is my understanding that they like to plague the flora near the mass grave site, to the north of the Brill graveyard. Hurry and be mindful of the gnolls in the area.
Nice. What could be taking so long? I had to go and requisition an abomination. An abomination? Alright. Head in here to the captured Scarlet Zealot, and then we'll take these other quests. I think we want to make as much light leather as we can, so we just keep skinning, get a bunch of this ruined leather scrap, and just keep hitting this until it goes like yellow or green. It's probably the best thing we can do. Alright, Coleman Farthing. I hope you're well, all things considered. Sit for a spell and hear my tale. It's a tragedy, of course, but one I hope will end in revenge. Deaths in the family.
The Agamand family was the most prosperous family in Tirisfal Glades. I used to work their mills before the plague. When the scourge first came, the Agamans fortified their home and convinced those in their employ to remain and help them defend. We were fools, but at least we were loyal fools. The Agamans in their
Loyal fools to the Agamans.
And now they are minions of the scourge. Serve the Forsaken by defeating the Agamans who fell to the plague. Serve me by bringing me their remains.
Guess we need to bring Gregor Agamand, Nissa Agamand, and Thurman Agamand's remains to Coleman for 4 silver. It's pretty good. And the Haunted Mills.
Devlin Agamand was the younger of 2 sons in the Agamand family, and in life the two could not be more different. Thurman was tall and gentle, while his younger brother was weak and sharp-tongued. When Agamand Mills fell to the plague, I was not surprised to hear that Devlin was quick to succumb. His mad chattering can still be heard near the road leading to the Agamand Mills. I'm collecting the remains of the Agamans, and I want poor Devlin. Find him, destroy him, and bring me his bones.
So really there's 4 siblings up at the Agamand farms, and Devlin is the youngest brother. I mean, it makes sense that we're cold undead, right? But
Rest your weary bones for a spell.
just make sure that we have that set here. Here's the captured Scarlet Zealot. Stay away, foul and unholy creature. May the light protect me. The Scarlet Crusade shall rid Azeroth of your... Oh wait, is that food for me? I'm so hungry. Here, have this pumpkin.
By the light, finally some food. Sweet, sweet pumpkin.
I don't feel right. My mind, my flesh, I'm rotting. He's just rotting in front of us, holy. Does he die or does he stay? Oh shit, he killed him. Oh my god, okay. It's a temporary plague. Gretchen, Deadmar.
It's so cold now. The plague of undeath crawls through my veins like an icy serpent. The mindless state will be upon me soon. But no doomed destiny will prevent me from serving our Dark Lady. When the call arose, I sewed body bags for the fallen soldiers of Sylvanas' mighty army.
God damn.
Now my hands shake from the chill. If you would bring me 5 duskbat pelts and some coarse thread, I could sew myself a blanket. Help me, adventurer, so that I can continue to serve the cause.
I'll tell you what, Gretchen. Why don't you just climb into this bed with me? We can keep each other warm. I'll keep you some room right here, girl. Alright, guys. We're going to call this one here for now. I'll see you in the next one, probably tomorrow. So peace and love. God bless. And yeah, take care, gamers.